let's start playing.
That's the one. I think that one starts. Yeah, that one
Hello.
starts up a better spot.
I hope Jason doesn't come into the microphone.
Yeah, so the first couple are like.
He does kind of come into the microphone. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Ugh. We're gonna try to angle this better. And we're gonna lower the gain. I think that's better. Maybe even lower. Can you guys still hear me? I hope you can. Wow. It really does pick him up a bunch, doesn't it? It's crazy. Oh well. He's loud. Can't really do anything about it. Alright. Chapter 4. Okay, so we're in chapter 4 still. What am I supposed to do right now?
Okay, yeah, awesome.
For the attention of which Fortuna, our colleague Jasmine asked me to meet with you to explain the advantages of devouring a Dana, become as strong as a group. It's an important matter, so let me know when I can visit at your earliest convenience. Faithfully, Junreisha. Oh my god, last time we played this, we had this wonderful experience of helping a witch really find themselves. And I am not excited to talk to this person because they are part of the selfish witches. How much? Oh, I have a lot of I have a lot of earth and water energy. Let's combine the Titan Quarry.
Yeah, exactly. So what it creates like a
wait, no. I don't know what I want to do. I want to combine the gem skull belt, which is what Graith carved with Gaithron, who is the behemoth that they summoned and combined themselves with. Iron Servant of the Forged Planets. Water.
So you like if you have 16 gigs.
Whatever secret you confess to Minotaur or Stickus will keep anyone from spreading it. The spell will break if the eel dies.
Windows won't be able to run VirtualBox.
They said only makes traitors bleed. This only one that has been lost since they used it in the trial that got Adana expelled from her former coven. Its contents sour because it pours the unshed tears of the dead.
I think is like it just if you did the default, it just sets it to either bare minimum. Yeah, and then
Blatant way to announce your just will and desire.
Yeah, 2 gigs of RAM, which is that's plenty fine. It may do things like Nmap really slowly because it's only running with 2 gigs of RAM. Yeah, but that's awesome.
Inevitable 3, the summonable flock of legendary prey birds. No.
If you can log into it and you can do commands on it, then you set it up right. I mean,
I don't know what intention I want for this. Okay, hold on. So if I do... Alright. The rumors say that these chambers turn a witch's word into energy and allow them to communicate with extra-dimensional beings. Okay, so the rumor conch, I think, might be what I want to use.
If you want to know what... So now you gotta specify which computer you're interested in. Are you interested in the processes on your host machine that's hosting the VM, or on processes running on the VM, which is the Fortuna instance? All right, so you want to open
That's
up.
supposed to be her face.
Terminal inside the VM.
Like I don't even know.
Yeah, so you can close that. I don't think you want to link your online accounts to a
Okay, alright, where do I want this? Yeah, I love that.
Alright, cool. Perfect. Yep. Yeah, run something. See what your IP is. Okay, so first thing that I will tell you, don't use Snap. Yeah. Ubuntu is trying to push Snap on everyone. Snap is a little bit more helpful if you're gonna actually be like running Ubuntu as your like daily operating system and you're using the GUI side of it. But for installing stuff, you're gonna want to use apt, apt. But yeah, that Linux class will go over that too. It's like here's how to install stuff with apt. Here's what apt can do. And you need to be apt needs to be run as what apt does is it pulls software from the internet and it installs it, which cannot be done by any just like dipshit user. That has to be done by an administrator. On Linux, the administrator account is called root. So you need to elevate your permissions in order to do that. So if you hit enter there, it's going to tell you no, you do not have permission to do this. Exactly. Whenever you run into an issue on a exactly. So whenever you run into an issue on a Linux machine that you can't do because it says you don't have permission to do this, if you have an account where you can sudo, you can do that. Sometimes that will bite you in the ass because you can't undo things from the terminal. You do something in the terminal, it's done.
Ooh, that's creepy.
It's fine. You're not in the sudoers folder. And, oh, that's hilarious. So you did not make yourself an admin? Okay, that is hilarious. So, the best thing to do here is Google it. I mean,
alright, we're gonna raise our music a little bit.
It's like the nuclear options completely reinstalled Windows, which is not the end of the world, but it's the nuclear option. Hang on, let's see. You have the root password, right? Do you know that you have the root password? Do you remember setting a password for the admin or for the root account when you were doing this? Okay. All right. So then that should be pretty easy. Hold on one second. Add user to sudoers. Okay. So no. I'm sorry. I was talking out loud. I was literally Googling this. So what you're gonna do is so now like this is funny. So you're gonna learn all about what we're about to do when you go through like as you're going through that stuff. So what you need to do is you need to edit a file that will grant you access. A file that contains the list of who's allowed to elevate privileges. And you're not going to do it that way. You're going to do it through the terminal. Yeah.
Oh, that looks cool.
You're basically never going to point and click on stuff. Just like get the concept of pointing and clicking and using GUIs completely out of your head for a while. Everything in the terminal. You're going to learn a terminal, so you're going to pick a terminal-based text editor, and it should not be Vim. Vim is unnecessary.
Oh, you know what I want to do? I want to turn this
Nano is the one that
180 degrees.
Things are going to tell you that. So you're going to, in the terminal, you're going to type nano space. Yep. So that command is going to open the application, and now you're going to tell it the file to open. Nope. Go back. Control X to exit. See on the bottom left how it says $X? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's.
Yep. Alright, so.
I know the flames are kind of going the wrong way, but you know what? I think that's okay.
Now we're gonna put in the file that it's gonna open. So it's /etc. Yep. So /etc/ Oh wait, never mind. Nano is the name of the software. I don't think it's short for anything. Etsy sudo is just pre. Okay, never mind. How do I add? I'm sorry, this won't work without admin privileges. I have to find another one. Nope. Alright, so type usermod, USERMOD. Yep. Space. Alright, so I'm gonna say tac, which means hyphen. And you're gonna hear people say that. You'll hear James say that a lot. Tac. Like, yeah, hyphen, yep. So tac, lowercase alpha, capital golf. No space after the hyphen, so it's like -A, capital G. No. Go back. It's usermod, tac AG. There's no space after that. You see how you have a space between the hyphen and the A? Yeah. Tac AG, yep. Space, sudo, and then the username. Your username. Okay. See if that works. Those are two switches for the usermod command. So the usermod is the command. Tac A and G both represent basically secondary commands that you're telling it. So it's like do the command with these conditions, and then it's adding you to the pseudo list. It's adding the user at the end of this to the pseudo list. Let's see if that runs. And pseudo is a list of people who are permission acquired, cannot log /etc password. Dude, I've done this. You're not the first person to have done this. Let's say you want to allow the user to run sudo. Okay. Try something. Try nano.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
/etc. You don't have space. Yeah, sorry. Nano space /etc. Yeah. /SUDOERS.
Oh, the flames are necessary.
No, ERS. It's like it's pseudo.
I'm pretty happy with that. I'm really excited to see what this says. I think she could be a little bit more centered. Yeah, there we go. All right. Ooh, let's see what happens. There's no going back. Trypophobia. Trypophobia. Arcana are blessed by the power of the gem skull belt, turning angst into fuel. Whispers from everyone you love paint the most horrific worlds. The seashells pour the discovery into friends and foes alike. Ooh. Determination, rightfulness, guide, discover, alliance, leadership, purpose, guardian, ego, authority. Okay, that's actually pretty good. That's not bad.
Yep. Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm so happy with that new card. Oh.
Tap that file that you just wrote.
It was a good 20 minutes spent on that. 15.
You need this / and that first Linux.
I'm gonna get something to drink before I start talking to people.
I think.
Let's see who Junreisha is, though. Oh, I don't like the look of this person.
So basically, what you're gonna do is shut the machine down.
Oh.
And then.
Interesting.
It doesn't matter because you're gonna delete the virtual machine. It's gonna delete it and start over.
I guess she's a I guess she's a kind of a mummy, maybe?
Yeah. Sure.
I'm gonna be super right back. I'm just gonna grab a beverage to make sure that my throat doesn't end up hurting.
Don't do that. Pre-allocating full size basically tells the hard drive that space is all full. Whereas dynamically allocating it uses it as you actually store stuff. So you can give it 50 gigs, but if you only use 10 of them, it's only going to fill 10. Whereas if you give it 50 gigs and you pre-allocate, you can use 10 and then
I'm back.
the hard drive is still filled as 50 years.
Okay. What is Junreisha's voice gonna be? Hey, sweetie, can you close the window? It's cold outside. It's cold outside.
That 25 is available, but it's not going to
Okay. Welcome. Thank you for coming.
it will tell the hard drive as you need storage.
What's their voice gonna be? Thank you for having me.
Those were recorded as used.
That's kind of like Adana's voice already. She's gonna be, like maybe just like super level. Thank you for having me.
Yeah.
That's what Junreisha's gonna be. I'm not used to dealing with young witches. So first of all, excuse me if I say something too blunt or out of place. Don't worry, that introduction was polite enough. Good. You need to vote for Jasmine. I don't care for her program, really. It's just imperative that we eat Adana's corpse. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order around.
You're eating Adana?
No. Honey, you were there for... Okay, so here, let me catch you up a little bit. Adana, the coven leader, died. Her ghost visited me. Essentially, her corpse visited me to wrap up some unfinished business. And then shortly thereafter, I got visits by my 2 friends in the coven. One of them offered me a choice. Essentially, she's running for coven leader, and one of her policies is that we eat Adana's corpse. The coven leaders or the people in the coven eat Adana's corpse to gain more power, because she still has cosmic power inside of her corpse. And then the other person who came to me, their policy on Adana is that we actually release her corpse into the universe so that way more witches could be born. I am for more witches being born. Diversity brings about change. Whoa, I thought you came by to do some convincing, not just to order me around. We are inches away from unlocking a new whole dimension of understanding. There will always be time to open the gates to more witches. Who knows? It is possible that if we ascend higher, we can directly grant illumination to anyone. That'd be very convenient, huh? I can expose some pretty solid arguments, if I may. Be my guest. Oh, interesting. I know your disc's secret? Oh! I was granted knowledge by Adana's third eye not too long ago. Do you mind if I summon the Fate Mancer's disc to calculate the chances that our interests will align? Knowledge. I know your disc's secrets. I know your disc's secret. And what may that be? Your invention is pretty convenient for any witch facing some kind of critical situation. What they don't know is that the disc is also recording everything, collecting information for you. That is true indeed. How did you learn about it? My third eye isn't just for looking. I believe you to be the first person to know. Please, don't disclose this to the rest of the coven, or you will deprive them of an essential tool. I say, how about you make the disc stop stealing info? Because that's just rude. How about you make the disc stop stealing info? That I won't do. To collect intel on witches' dire situations is in fact its main purpose. Don't you have a sense of ethics? Ethics lose all meaning when you spend a decade trapped inside the dungeon of the Inquisition. Oh, so sorry when you spent a decade trapped inside there. I've spent 200 years in this house. I need to gather as much information as possible for the betterment of my holistic formula. I won't disclose any secrets if that is what you are worried about. Still, the mere knowledge of your peers' issue is a clear violation. That's irrelevant. Those are the ethics of the privileged. When you are faced with death, when you become a survivor, it's all about the results. How about you summon a Minister of Secrets at least, so you can't possibly disclose any sensitive information? I don't see it as necessary, but I will, if that keeps you from sabotaging my project. It'll make me feel better. Yeah. Understood. Do you mind if I summon a Fate Mancer's discs anyway? Yeah, sure. Go on. Sure, go ahead. Good. The first thing I want to use to demonstrate the advantages of harnessing power is a present. I learned that you craft your own cards using Arcana. With enough power, you could create your own, and not be limited to the ones found in a grimoire. Here. Ooh, the penitent one. Hold on. The lone survivor of the Brotherhood of the Silent Sorrow, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. Why does this look like a Dark Souls reference? I think this is a Dark Souls reference. I 100% think this is a Dark Soul reference.
I've got the free compute space.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pull a lot of power. And
There's no way this isn't a Dark Souls reference. That's so fucking cool, though. I mean, the helmet, the sword, the stance. Lone survivor of the Brotherhood of Silent Sorrow, so named because those in the congregation took a vow of silence as a form of penance. It's a lot of fire, which I don't have a lot of. While I was at the mercy of the Inquisition, I met a penitent pilgrim. He didn't say anything, but he left a lasting impression on me. Using my holistic formula, I captured his essence in the form of a super arcana for you to use in your divination. Think about the possibilities if you were able to etch any element of the cosmos that marked you into a card. That would come in handy. That's exactly what I'm already doing. But is that enough of a reason to keep more witches from ascending?
Did you outside the install experience?
I feel like there's a reason why in the cosmic wheel of things witches are not more powerful than behemoths, because behemoths are a thing in this universe. And if witches were to become more powerful than behemoths, then we would end up being the feared power and persecuted as such. So I'd rather have a wider variety and diversity of witches, because I feel like in community there's more power anyway. It feels too egotistical. I'm aware that for someone as intelligent as you, flattery won't be enough to make up your mind. So next, allow me to make a demonstration of power. Oh, thrilling! What do you have in mind? Thanks to my understanding of the holistic formula, I made myself immune to fate. Ha! Sorry, I laughed. It sounds way too ludicrous. Then go ahead, read my fortune. Throw me your meanest card. It'll be my pleasure. But wait, my formula may damage your deck in the process. Are you sure you still want to go through with it? You're planning to dispel my card, aren't you? You activated my trap card! How did you? Is there a way to get a hold of one of those magnificent third eyes of yours? Would you like me to help you find one through my divination? Ah, that sounds tempting, but as I told you, I am immune to the arts of fate. Not much of a perk right now, huh? Ha. It's alright. I have my own ways. Even at the cost of a card, do you still want me to demonstrate? I believe it'll be a very valuable lesson. I think my ability to change fate. I really like a lot of my cards. There's one card that I'd really rather not have.
Pseudo cat. So cat is a command.
I think it'd be really worse. I think it'd be worth it. Very well. Draw a card.
And we're just going to pick a file that needs elevated
I still need you to ask a question of sorts to effectively draw a card. And who knows? Maybe you'll be surprised. I won't. But I'll play along. Is there a way for you to effectively access my fate?
That's the user list of all the users in the system.
So you're basically challenging me. Huh. I'm offering us both growth. Here we go. Dang, I really like this card. I don't want to.
Well, if it types it in wrong, that's different. Like it would tell you.
I mean, I really like that idea. You are going to destroy this card.
So I think it's how you're. Yeah, I think it's how you're doing the install. It's skipping.
When did I last save? The game saved 17 minutes ago.
You're welcome, man. Look, so the problems don't always solve fast, and unfortunately, like, sometimes there's no fast way to test something that takes a bit of time.
You're going to destroy this card. Shit, so there's no way around it.
I would watch some videos on the class
I'm afraid not.
too, because I think a lot of them, like a lot of those.
Could you just
cover how to
not destroy it?
as a part of,
Lesson
like,
learned.
So
That would be paradoxical.
Guide where you can, like, watch and, like,
But if you dispel it, you are effectively following fate. Ha! That is true. We can call it a draw if you like. Yes! Whew. I don't get to lose the card.
Anytime, man.
We can call it a draw if you like. But I am going to dispel that card.
Yeah.
No, you haven't just dispelled a card. You obliterate a lot of time I invested in its art.
Yeah, Chelsea said.
Don't worry. The arcana and the energy you spent on it went back to your grimoire. Oh. Now they can become something new. That's the beauty of entropy. Oh. Hello. Welcome. You guys are only hanging out for like half an hour.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is correct.
Okay. Welcome. She destroyed my card. She destroyed one of my... Well, hold on a second. I just told Jason, I was like, look, man, you're autistic. Not many people have the discipline to go down rabbit holes on a regular basis.
That's how you learn this shit.
Oh, alright. Wow, back to the game. I'll probably just stream for like another half an hour.
Okay.
I don't know whether to agree with this mummy or not. So she essentially destroyed my Arcana card. But all of the elements went back into essentially my bank of energy. So I can recreate the card if I want to, or do something different. And I do kind of want to be like, I can see the beauty of it, yes, but I'm also like, but it'll never be the same.
Yeah. I don't know. How enlightened do you feel?
Well, it's the thing. It's not about being enlightened. It's about being persuaded. She's persuading me. Hello, Parlo. Welcome.
She's trying to persuade you that it's all right? Well, then no. Don't be persuaded.
It's not that
You're
simple. Oh my god. I'm gonna say I can see the beauty of it.
Okay.
That pleases me. Most young witches have too much animosity towards entropy. It is only after embracing entropy that we can fully access growth and regeneration. It can still be a pain in the ass, though. That duality is what makes it the most beautiful thing. I have one more gift. I'd love for you to explore the blessing of entropy. This is a special dark matter serum distilled using the holistic formula. And it is your cauldron that it will... Add it to your cauldron and it will allow you to dispel cards. That way, you'll be able to recover the arcana and energy you used, and create greater room for experimentation and thus growth. Oh, I can now... Yes, Jort is still alive. I'm
still here.
I can now destroy the absolute cursed card of Logos.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, that is interesting. I'll treasure it. Don't. Just use it. I know. Entropy is a figure of speech. Words aren't excluded from the power of entropy. Keep that in mind. Understood?
God, all business all the time with this one.
Thank you. So, are you more prone to devour Adana and embrace her gifts? It still doesn't outweigh welcoming new sisters to me. Like, yes, I think that's powerful, but I don't think that that's something that the witches have earned. I think the witches are in a very privileged community space and are essentially becoming, capitalistic. Line must go up. Power hungry. They're no longer thinking about community. Shame. Jasmine will be disappointed, but I'll give you time. You are still young. Experiment with entropy. Sure. I'll be leaving now. Wait, what about the Fate Mancer's disc? Did it work? Are we friends now? Ha! I don't do friends. Who knows? Only time will tell. So that's how it is, huh? Well, you let me know if you suddenly feel the urge to join forces. Likewise. Farewell, Fortuna. Hold on. I have like a bogey in the back of my throat. Quite a character, this Junreisha. She's a bit full of herself, or kind of I liked her, to be honest. I mean, I feel like she's kind of a bit full of herself. She's like so the reason why I gave her a monotone voice is because she made me think of Data. With like,
That makes sense.
like she just seems disconnected.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
unlike Data, who never started off as human, all witches started off as human. She's a bit full of herself. I sympathize with her. She has that kind of look only a behemoth can recognize. What do you mean? Those eyes. You only get them when you manage to peek behind the curtain. They evoke a calm dread, if that makes any sense. I can picture myself getting there at some point if I keep delving into the mysteries of this deck. Oh, honey, I'm getting picked up by your microphone. I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I don't know. Maybe. Maybe not. You are too stubborn for that. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. Oh my god. Where else am I coming from? Oh my god, my desktop audio got turned on too. Okay. Hold on. La 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 la. What's our sensitivity set to?
What? I haven't moved it since stream.
I don't know what it is about now, but like maybe is your microphone like angled a little bit more towards me?
No. I haven't touched it since stream.
Ho 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 ho.
I'm just gonna hang up since I can hear you anyway.
Okay. Well, that sucks. I love you, honey.
I love you too.
I miss you already. Hey, I'm not that obstinate. If anything, I see you acquiring the presence of a master. It requires a special kind of confidence to evoke that. Oh, thank you. Only idiots and erudites manage to get there. And I'm still on the fence about which one you are. Ha ha, very funny. By the way, that dark matter serum is quite the asset. You think so? Of course. Your first cards bear the innocence of the student. It's very romantic and all. But as you develop your expertise, you can recraft those arcana in a more knowledgeable way. I suggest you try it out. Just add a drop to your cauldron over there, and you'll get to dispel a card and recover the arcana and the energy you sealed into them. Maybe I'll give it a try. It's going to be tough to part ways with those nice pieces of art, though. Maybe. You won't be able to reduce your deck size below 4 cards anyway. You've grown too powerful for that. Your divination won't be able to withstand a reading with less than 4 cards at this point. The omnipotent paradox.
Oh my god, honey.
Ha ha ha, more or less.
I'm
Yes.
sorry to interrupt you. You need to look at that. You need to look at that link.
Flux
Show it to
capacitor for sale, $5 in Nutley. Oh my god, that's so cute. That's so fucking funny. Posted 6 hours ago. Oh, it's amazing. I love that. I'm gonna pin this message. That's amazing. What is this? Okay. Excuse me. I'll leave you to it. I knew the cauldron was going to be used for something. This one, Logos, I'm going to dispel this accursed card. This fucking nightmare fuel right here. I really like all these cards. And I just got that one. These two are made with super arcana, so I don't want to get rid of those. Oh, I can't just talk to him whenever I want to? I guess I gotta go to bed. Or I gotta make a new card. I have a lot of water elements. Let's see what I can do with the Jade Monk's Waterfall. Wait. Okay, so the Jade Monk statues guard every member of the clan. Okay. I don't know who I'd put. I certainly wouldn't do the Seat of Knowledge anymore. It's fucking creepy as shit. He knows that time is a sea and not a line. He's on a quest to make the universe equal and not for every life, and just for every life form. Do not hurry. Be free from thieves and predators. Oh my god, he doesn't have his head. Oh my, what the fuck? I guess you gotta put it on himself. Oh my god, the color schemes are so good with this one though. Oh no, I forgot his head again. Oh my god, what have I done? As good as that's gonna get. Hmm. I don't like this. Ooh. Hmm. Okay, now this seems really cool. Okay, alright. I can't believe you can have his head be severed. That's crazy. You know? Like, that just doesn't seem right to me. I knew it was the same color. Shit. Oh my god, I cannot believe that's actually the same color. Ah. What is that? I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Okay. That doesn't really make any sense. I could maybe see that, though. I don't know, I think I like it without the helmet. Yeah. Oh shit. Liberty! Yes. The energy of the star is fierce. The astronaut is kindred to hostile environment. A single space scout can carry the will of a civilization. The astronaut's pith cloth stimulates purpose and discovery. Yes! Oh shit. Meanings: deception, the unknown, determination, rightfulness, guide, discovery, rejection, bad omen, happiness, temptation. That's a lot of meanings. That's a little too many meanings, if I do say so myself. Too much. A water deity that collects every letter that was ever sent. That was never sent. Do I have anything that's like just water? Ooh. Exotic dancing spirits. Well, the wolf mother. I really liked my card with the mirror. Oh, there it is. You can't lie while looking at it, so witches use it to find if they are fooling themselves, which happens quite often. They say it only makes traitors bleed. What was the mother again? Adopting orphaned magical creatures. I like the idea of the avian dancer, so inside the Warhorse Nebula, you can look at yourself in versions. And what can the ribbon dancing nebula possess? The mirror? Ooh, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, I think the mirror makes sense. This is a card of self-reflection. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my god. I mean, come on. If that's not perfect, I don't know what is. I don't really want to put him in there, though. That's not very dynamic. I really want him to be in the center of the card, yeah. That is so dynamic. I fucking love it. Huh. Oh, there we go. Oh, oh. Oh, okay. That actually was correct. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah, fuck that purple leaf. Alright, and then, so he's got the mirror in his hand. He's having a fantastic time. And in his other hand, he has a mask. And his third eye. No, that's a terrible. That kind of works. But it also doesn't. That kind of works better. Should it be that mask or should it be that mask? I really like it as the juxtaposition because he's happy, he's enjoying himself, he's being exotic, he's being, wow, lovely. Yeah, we'll keep this opposite. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't really feel like I need to fill out the rest of the space. Dancing in the dark. Ooh. Consciousness of the many selves. The dancer rises as spirits, a gift of joy. The unique beauty of the avian accesses untapped emotions. The mirror dispels what isn't true. Oh, I'm so happy. Support success, communication, peace, happiness, unity, passion. Literally all positives. How much water? Oh, I have a lot of water still. I don't think I can make anything though. Oh, okay. Who's my turtle friend? Is Patrice my sister? Fortuna. Not cool I had to learn you get visitors now from other than you. I don't know if you're aware of the current state of things, but we need to talk. Patrice. Hold on, when did I last save? 1 minute ago. Is it time for me to go, honey?
No.
Alright, we're gonna do this one last character interaction and then we'll be done for the night.
Okay. I didn't say no, but that's also okay.
Well, it's almost 10.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking 20 minutes out, you know? Oh, this is chapter 5! Oh, this is okay. An inquiry into values. So at the end of the last chapter, I had gained 2 of the things that I wanted. Admiration and knowledge. I didn't gain anything at the end of this one, so that's interesting. I wonder if I maybe missed it. Alright, yes, Patrice is my sister. Okay, so this is old lady Patrice. Things weren't easy. Things weren't as easy when you have them right. Things weren't as easy as you have them right now. When I was about the age of little Michael here, I was already working. What did you do, Grandma? Says Eric. I spent most of my childhood helping my mom sew work clothes for the farmers. Maria Fortuna. I wish I had a job already. I hate school and my allowance is miserable. You make more from your allowance than I made from sewing clothes. I got paid 30 cents a piece. Maria, what? Then why did you even bother doing it? I had to help my mom. She has paid $2 a piece. But during those times, it was enough for us to get by. Why is everything more expensive now, Grandma? Says Eric. I don't think... Oh, the music's too loud again. I don't think I'm ready to explain that. Ask your dad about inflation when you get home. Eric, did your dad explain it to you? I'm afraid not. My dad died in the war, back in Spain. He didn't have time to teach me much, besides how to use a knife and how to cook a mean paella. Michael, I love Grandma's yellow rice. You sure do, beautiful. I'll make some paella tomorrow. What do you say? Michael, yes. Eric, yes, yes. Maria Fortuna, why did you come to America, Yaya? First of all, this is not America. These are the United States. Okay, okay. Why did you come to the U.S.? A couple of years after my dad was killed, my mom had to flee to France with me and your Auntie Fortuna to escape from the fascists. Then we moved to the U.S. Eric, what are fascists? Very mean people who don't like anyone who thinks differently from them, or simply is different. Eric, are there any fascists in the U.S.? Patrice, too many, I'd say. Agreed. Eric, oh no, what are we gonna do, Grandma? Don't worry about it. I'll protect you all. Maria Fortuna. Yeah, tell us more stories about Aunt Fortuna. Yeah, this is the perfect place for it. Since it was on this very beach I saw your aunt for the last time. It was here when she died? I told you 1,000 times. Your Aunt Fortuna didn't die. She went to live in the stars. Maria Fortuna. Come on, Yaya. I'm old enough already. But it is true. We drove here on a beautiful summer night. Just the two of us and our friend Ava. Michael. I love Ava. She gives me candy. Yes, Ava's always been a sweetheart. Fortuna made a delicious pizza and we opened a nice bottle of grape juice. Maria, wine? Yes, wine, Maria Fortuna. Eric, I want wine! That night, there was this beautiful meteor shower. So the three of us made a wish. I asked for my sister to be happy. She wasn't happy. She had a good life here, but she needed more. Your auntie is magical. She's always had special powers, but this one wasn't ready for all she had to give. Out of the blue, she said, I want to be a witch. Oh, Michael, I'm scared. Shh, Michael, it's all right. She's a good witch. Then she got up and started walking towards the sea. The stars fell upon her from the sky, but also rose to embrace her from the bottom of the ocean. She walked until she disappeared into the water. Maria, she drowned then. No, she went to live in the stars. Don't make me repeat myself. Her body was never found, so she didn't drown. She's in a magical place now, watching over us. Maria. Eric, why doesn't she come to visit us? That I don't know, sweetheart. Patrice is gonna be pissed. There's my old lady. She's not even that old. She was like 58, 59. She was 59, 11 months, and 31 days old when she died. Okay. I don't want her to have an old lady voice anymore. She looks too badass right now. But she does have to be an older voice. What should her voice be? Hello, Fortuna. She's France. I mean, I'm not going to do a French accent. It's a terrible idea. Maybe I'll just stick with the old lady accent for a little while. Hello, Fortuna. Oh no, you're upset. At this point, I'd say I'm more disillusioned than upset. When were you planning on telling me you can accept visitors? Okay, that's her voice. That's her voice. Things have been complicated. I didn't want to worry you until I figured out this mess. I didn't know I had to report my every movement to you. I'm gonna say... things have been complicated. This is such a pattern. I don't know why you keep pushing me away when things get complicated. What do I need to do for you to let your big sister in? Have I ever failed you? Patrice, come on. I've explained this to you too many times already. You are in. It's just that I don't like to be saved. You are all, and you're always too quick to make my own problems your own. I want you to be my friend, not my mom. Although not even our mom intruded as much as you do. Oh, I know. Who do you think changed your diapers and took you to school? Oh, not this again. Listen, it's been 2 centuries since I last saw you. Why don't we skip this part and cut to the tense and cordial conversation? Fine. How's work? How's Juliet doing? You still together? Are you still checking on your descendants? Let's do that one since I know the most about them right now. Are you still checking on your descendants? Nah, I got bored a couple of generations ago. It was important to me to veil over Maria Fortuna, Eric, Michael, and the rest. And I was genuinely curious about how they raised their children, what became of all them. I don't know, the ego trip of witnessing one's legacy. But at some point it lost all meaning, just because voyeurism. Watching strangers go about their lives. They stopped talking about you, huh? Shut up. I know you too well. Prick. How's work? Stupendous, I'd say. While you've been gone, we've managed to become one of the most popular publications among many covens. I even started overseeing a side editorial about magical technology, which has been a hit among witches of the Machina cult. 10 modules you wouldn't be able to live without once you've installed them into your mech. I know, I'm not proud of those kind of headlines, but they work wonders. I'm sure. I find them dumb too, but I gotta say, Cosmic Gazette's top 5 trinkets of the week is one of my favorite sections. I know. We should stop trying to play it smart and embrace our love for random lists. For this year's special, we may even go full bait. Top 10 best lists in the cosmos. I'm looking forward to it. And to think I used to be a best-selling author back on Earth. How's Juliet doing? You still together? No. That had to end. We broke up about 50 years ago. What happened? She went and joined the arbitrage office willingly. Can you believe it? Whoa, why did she do that? She was overwhelmed by what being a witch implies. All that freedom, the directionlessness. She depended a lot on me to decide how to use her time. But I'm not the kind to become anyone's conductor. She was fine whenever she was busy, but every time I needed my space, she had severe episodes of anxiety and depression. She knew she was hurting us both, so in the end, her solution was to forgo her freedom. From what she's told me in her letters, becoming an arbiter gave her a mission and a purpose. What a shame. Well, whatever works, I guess. Existential dread is a widespread disease among witches. The irony of immortality. Well, enough catching up. What about you? What have you done this time? What are you implying? Something embarrassing, dangerous, or illegal, I'm sure. It's my older sister. I mean, she's always had my back. I'm gonna show Abramar to her. Fine, show yourself, Abramar. Holy fuck, Fortuna. A motherfucking behemoth! Pleased to meet you, Patrice. And it talks? What do you mean, it talks? We behemoths fucking invented language. And I'm not an it. Please refer to me as he. What have you done, Fortuna? I'm not sorry for summoning Abramar. I did what I had to do to survive. Survive? This will get you executed, erased from the cosmos. I was living death anyway. 200 years alone on this rock is worse than oblivion, Patrice. Ah, who can blame you, really? Fucking Adana. We have to use the elections as an opportunity to save your ass. We could start by calling in some favors, see if we can get you in the running. Patrice. What? You're doing it again. Stop. This is my mess. I can handle it. You can't handle shit. Look at the situation you've got yourself into. I've been a witch for decades longer than you. I don't need your lessons. You may have been my big sister back on Earth, but not anymore. In fact, you're the little sister now. Know your place. What did you just say, you ungrateful piece of shit? You heard me. It's my turn to protect you. Just by colluding with me on this behemoth issue, you could be punished too. I didn't even tell my best friends. That's why I didn't want to get you involved. The fucking nerve. I don't need your help. The sooner you get that into your head, the better. Why did you turn me into a witch then? I did not turn you into a witch. You were destined to become one. How many times do we have to go over this? I just read the cards. Wait. What? Oh my god. Are you alright? I did turn you into a witch. Oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry, Patrice. What are you on about? What? You're sorry now? What's going on? Oh shit, you're bone cancer. Oh shit, oh my fucking life. Fortuna, easy. I'm sorry, I'm truly sorry. I recently learned something about my divination that, well, it changes everything. What is going on? I'm not a reader. I'm a writer. What the hell does that mean? Adonis's corpse visited me recently. She told me why she sent me into exile and why she took away my deck. I'm not seeing the future. I'm deciding it. Forging what's ahead. I killed you. Whoa, whoa. Slow down. First of all, we were kids. You were not responsible for my fate, no matter the forces behind it. I gave you fucking cancer. Hey, shut it. I had a great life. If not cancer, it would have been a truck or the aftermath of all the drugs I did. I do not hold you accountable for any of that. Still, I'm so sorry. And then you're right. You've always been right. I turned you into a witch. I couldn't bear you dying, and I dragged your soul into space. Well, I do hold you accountable for that. Not that I hate it, being a witch. It beats eternal slumber. However, I think you owe me. You must let me in. You wanted me back in your life so bad, you pulled me out of death's embrace. Now own it. This is too much, Patrice. I don't want to read the cards anymore. The responsibility is overwhelming. Listen. I see how your powers present quite an ethical conundrum. But we're not on Earth anymore. I haven't met a single witch that isn't fucking overpowered and exploiting her abilities to satisfy her ambitions. You're like a super witch. So what? Use your powers to do good or whatever. I don't know, Patrice. Moreover, I believe you should act on it. Like that spider guy that Ava liked. Like Spider-Man. What's Spider-Man's phrase? Oh my god, I can't even think of it now. With great power comes great responsibility. Thank you. Having great power and not using it is irresponsible. That's not what the Spider-Man said. It doesn't go like that. No? Well, you get me. But where do I draw the line? Case by case. I know you're a good person. I'm not afraid of letting you tamper with fate. Read the cards for me. Come on. Really? What about? Read into my end. What? No! Come on. We all have an expiry date. Even witches. Write me a beautiful death. Patrice. You know, being aware of how I was meant to die gave me superpowers back when I was immortal. It is weird, but I miss that powerful dread. Please, Fortuna, grant me illumination once again. All right. I love you, Patrice. I love you too. Oh my god. Here we are again. Let me tell you, this is the last time you make me read into your end. You get reincarnated or whatever you get reincarnated or whatever. You deal with the pain of being alive like the rest of us. Deal. Wait. How does this new deck of yours work? For you, it's going to be the same. Mechanically speaking, it's just like tarot. But I crafted this deck myself, capturing arcana inside the cards. So I can fine-tune my style of divination and don't need to be so dependent on the classic tarot symbols. Wow, cool. Okay, show me what you've got. Nice. Okay. That's great for her. I'm so about it. Dear Folk Deputy. She's gonna be literally defending. Okay, alright. So I have my 3 options. You will ascend one more time. You will become a goddess of inspiration and will only be able to interact with this plane through signs and revelations. Holy shit! You are destined to go out in a cosmic orgy. Your essence scattered throughout 100 lovers. Well then. You will get to witness the end of this universe and perish along with whoever remains to experience the end of it all. Oh, I would not wish the ability to exist until the end of the universe on anybody. That sounds like a terrible ending. Like, although essentially what this is saying is that she will be able to, she can do whatever the fuck she wants. She'll be alive until the very end. But I really like this. I really like that I'll be able to make her become a goddess. I don't know. I mean, God. I'm essentially... I mean, I would essentially be giving her the Doctor's fate, right? Like, I'm thinking about Doctor Who, the Face of Bo, things like that. I kind of want to have her stay until the end of the universe. But I also want her to become a goddess. I think I'm going to do you'll get the wit to witness the end of this universe. Is it possible that I could end the universe in this game? I'm going to do goddess. Really? You gotta be kidding me. Let me rest in peace for once, for God's sake. I always thought you wanted to be a goddess. Please, I'm already a goddess. I'm goddess already, bitch. I know. Can you change it? I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. The cards can let me assess a selection of possible futures, and I scry through them. Can you see how much time I have left? Nope, I'm sorry. But if it didn't come up in the reading, then it's not going to happen anytime soon. Well, that'll have to do then. She does not seem happy with this reading. So, what do you think of my new deck? It's pretty cool. Yeah. I was a bit fed up with tarot, to be honest. Yeah, me too, now that I think about it. It'll take more time to get bored of these cards since I can keep producing new ones. The illustrations, do you make them yourself? They're pretty cool. I compose them with existing arcana, but they leave a lot of room for creativity. I don't know, it's fun. Happy to hear you're having a good time. Okay, we've dealt with my own demise. What do you say we focus on avoiding yours now? Here we go again. Fine, what do you have in mind? I want you to run for leader. What? No! I'm deadly serious. When I learned that Adana died and the coven needed a new leader, I automatically thought of you. Your divination makes you the perfect candidate. That's why it pissed me off to extra to discover that you could receive visitors this late. We've already lost a lot of time that we could have put into preparing your campaign. I'm sorry about that, but anyway. The clairvoyance isn't the only quality required to lead. I don't know shit about high politics. I'm not fit to rule. Your divination is the most crucial point. And I'm not talking about you running the coven as the dictator Adana was. You can surround yourself with a wise team. You can confer with the whole community even. But your judgment is what will ultimately set the direction for the coven. That's fine and all. But I already told Dahlia I'd help her to become the next leader. What a pity. Let's hope she takes it well when you tell her you're running for leader yourself. I'm trying to remember what I had read. I remember telling her that she's going to have a really big challenge. That Patrice essentially is going to have a really big challenge for her. Do I want to run for leader of this coven? But I already said that the coven was going to end up breaking apart. Like, that's the whole reason for my 200-year isolation. So why would I want to run for leader? I'm gonna say, but I don't want to run for leader. Come on, Fortuna. You're gonna make me beg? It's not a matter of begging. Running a coven requires way more than manipulating the future. I'm not ready for that. But you are. You're sensitive and smart, plus you can scry what's ahead. Well, or write what's ahead anyway. I'll help you with the bureaucracy. We'll make a fine team. I mean, there was a couple things that I didn't like about Dahlia's way of running, but... Oh, I have screenshots. I made sure... Oh, hopefully I took pictures of both. Hold on, let's look. Oh no, I only took a screenshot of Jasmine's. Fuck. Oh my god, what were Dahlias? And now I have to look it up. I love how the gamer says the Cosmic Wheel Sisterhood is the feminist manifesto. I did a quick Google search. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my god, I'm not gonna be able to Google this game is too new. Okay. Oh, I didn't even realize how many cameras in front of the text. Fixed it. Shit! I don't remember. To be fair, I supported Dahlia because out of everything, they were everything that I wanted. Out of the two policies presented to me, Dahlia's was the most convincing. But if I could make my own policies, that'd be even better. Alright, I'll run for leader. Finally. You're going to make a great leader. Trust me. You're not the first one to tell me I'd make a great leader. You are all going to make me believe I should do it. You should. You must. I'll help you. First order of business is to find a program. I'm going to do some scouting and I'll come back with a picture of the current political landscape. Then we can decide where we stand on the hottest topics. Okay. This is all moving so fast. Don't worry. I'll make it easy for you. See you in a bit. Get your deck in order, relax a bit, and we'll set everything in motion when I come back. Cool. See you later. Bye. What a bossy sister. Tell me about it. The air seal didn't seem to make a dent on her. I'm a bit disappointed in my magic. I'd say Patrice adores me in her own way. She just has a tough way of expressing love. I'm beginning to think I sided with the wrong sister. Shut up. So, shit is getting real. Are you excited? I'm anxious. I'm actually anxious. A couple of days out of exile and I already want to be left alone. If I make it to leadership, my first ordinance will be to limit meetings to once a month, I swear. Okay then. What do you need me to do? What do you mean? For example, do you want me to deliver a letter to summon Dahlia and Jasmine to let them hear about your final stance? Good idea. A friendly reunion before the race. I mean, for me and Dahlia, yes. Jasmine is going to be an absolute bitch. You never know how gruesome things will get, and the three of us didn't have the chance to meet to just hang out like old times, so do invite them, please. I will. I'm glad you let Patrice know about me. You don't have to worry. She's loyal. Oh, I'm not worried. On the contrary, I'm eager to team up with her. Team up? Come on. You have a behemoth on your side, and you were planning on not using me during the campaign. Just let your sister know about my skills, and I'm sure she'll put them to good use. I can spy on opponents, dig up some dirt, spin the cosmic wheel a bit in your favor. you know. Okay. I guess that's a great resource. But don't you do anything without our approval. Absolutely. It may not look like it, but I am a team player. Yeah, sure. I think I'm going to lay down for a bit now. I need some rest before facing the mess I've gotten myself into. Talk to you later. And I dream about my sister Patrice is sleeping on a hammock. She seems to be having a nightmare, but you can't manage to wake her up. You decide to meditate and travel inside her dreams. Patrice was dreaming she was playing poker with a bunch of naked old men. They force you to join the game, and now you're both trapped. Okay. Oh. Okay, gotcha. Did it save? Did the game save? Yes, it saved 1 minute ago. All right. Is there anybody to raid? Yeah, we'll raid the Trigger family. Thanks for sticking around, everybody. And thank you, honey, for letting me play my little game.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Raid. Well, it's funny. I just missed Blue in, Oh, was everybody else in Trigger's channel? That's hilarious. Yeah. They literally were.